ready. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a beautiful day here at Kai's Field, home of the Lawrence Bulldogs. Nokomis Warrior fans, if the screen is not a trick, we are on the road today for a very important matchup in the standings as the regular season here, baseball, starts to make its way towards the playoffs. Nokomis comes in at a record of 10-1. That record might be a little decisive when it comes to the opponent that they're playing today, and a needed win for the Lawrence Bulldogs, who come in currently in 8th place, 7-3 on the season. Lawrence has lost to Belfast, Coney, and Messalonski. Well, today we'll take you around the field and tell you what you're going to see here as far as lineups are concerned. On the hill for Nokomis today, Seth Bowden. Seth takes the hill and is considered to be the ace of the staff. The battery catching him today, freshman Maddox Hawthorne. From left to right, third is Owen Menard. Caden Christian is at short. Owen Russell is at second, and Jeff Carr is at first. In the outfield, Owen Sides, Owen Buck in center, and Mr. Lynch is out there in right field and being hit for by Gabe Layton today. The umpires are here, and we've got Mr. Billy Brooks behind the plate today, so we know that we've got a very qualified plate umpire for this wonderful matchup. It's a beautiful day. Couldn't ask for a better day for baseball. Yeah, we're set up in the press booth that's here, and I'll tell you what a wonderful field this is. What a nice look that this whole entire Lawrence program has put on, and really elevated the baseball program over the years. And I can say that as a Lawrence alum and now working at Nokomis. Lawrence is coached by Corey Pelletier. Corey also is the director of admissions at KVCC. For those of you who are looking to go on to the next level, KVCC offering free tuition to college grads, high school grads rather. So there's a lot of things to talk about as far as the rules are concerned here at Kai's Field. There is a field goal post that is in foul play down the left field line. That post can be a challenge sometimes. The light post on the left side as we continue down the field is where the out of play line extends all the way down. So there's a bunch of foul territory to be able to cover foul ground here. The backstop is really far away from home plate, so pass balls with runners in scoring position at third. It's very, very important for catchers to make sure that they block everything and don't let the ball get by, because if it does, that run from third will score easily. Out in right field, we've got a snow fence that's out there, and now there's some seats and a scoreboard, which historically, I mean, it's been a minute. They've been there for a while. Now to our PA announcer, Dave Packard. Hopefully we can pick him up.
The member schools of the Maine Principals Association and the Kennebec Valley Athletic Conference have united their efforts in support of good sportsmanship. The development of good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of high school athletic programs. We want all of us spectators to support our goals, so please, let the umpires make the calls, let the coaches coach, and let the players play the game. We hope that you will enjoy the game and support your student athletes in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. At this time, let's meet the starters for this afternoon's contest. First, for the Nokomis Warriors, coached by Jeff Cretion. Leading off in center field, number 10, Owen Buck. Hitting second, the shortstop, number 7, Caden Cretion. Hitting third, the third baseman, number 21, Owen Menard. Hitting cleanup and on the hill, number 20, Seth Bowden. The second baseman is number 8, Owen Russell. Catching, number 12, Maddox Hawthorne. Hitting 7th for left fielder, number 2, Owen Sides. Hitting 8th and the designated hitter, Gabe Layton, number 11. The first baseman is number 5, Jeff Carr. And playing right field is number 3, Shay Lynch. And the rest of the Nokomis Warriors. And now for the Lawrence Bulldogs. Leading off and playing third base, number 11, Trevor Pellerin. Playing first base, number 8, Jack Pelletier. Number 27, the right fielder, Hayden Lockhart. Hitting cleanup and pitching, number 5, Dawson Moore. Playing second base, number 2, Jackson Dangler. The shortstop, number 1, Nolan Owen. Playing center field, number 9, Caleb Giroux. Playing left field, number 17, Braden Hebert. And doing the catching, number 14, Keenan McLean. And the rest of the Lawrence Bulldogs. The umpires for this afternoon's contest are behind the plate, Mr. Bill Brooks, and on the bases, Mr. Dale Breton. The certified athletic trainer in attendance is Mr. Steve Posey. At this time, would you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, folks, it's time to play ball.
Thank you. Thank you for all this too. I appreciate it.
So we'll take you around a little bit more of the ground fields. There's a couple of places where the ball can get out, and underneath that snow fence that's out there, dead center. The snow fence overlaps a little bit. There's a potential that it's there, but pretty much all the way through the baselines, the ball, this field is enclosed. So errant throws are a lot of in-play territory. So defense is very important. Not that it isn't in any contest, but today for sure, all throws have got to be on the money. Historically, and I can still see that it's there, and I don't know if it'll come into play today, but the baselines are a little bit elevated. Right around the home plate area, there's the baselines are raised a little bit, but the grass sinks in, and that was a design from baseball historian here. I'm going back in the Wayback Machine. It was Mike Mealy who was the varsity baseball coach, and that's the last time that there was an award for Lawrence for baseball. They're they've made the postseason for a while, but the last time any championship was won was way back then. Third base, there's a little bit of a lip for a hot smash that's there, so third baseman's had to really charge the ball. And if you park, ball outside. One ball. There's a strike on the outside corner. One thing we know about Billy Brooks is a home plate umpire. He understands that is a plate, and it's not a dinner plate. It's got corners on it, and he will call them. 2 strikes to the hitter. That one fouled away. Grecian keeps alive. One ball, 2 strikes. More working from the set. There's a curveball. That's hit straight to short. That's going to be picked up by Owens. Throw is in time for the second out. 6-3 on the putout. That grass awful high in the infield. Anything peppered on the ground is going to lose its speed quickly. Owen Menard now up, settles in. Off-speed pitch. Strike 1. Ball outside. 1-1 to the hitter. Like to see this. Moore's working pretty quick. Working from the set. Don't see that all the time. Starting pitcher, usually see him going from the windup. But it throws strikes. An old baseball coach say, is he a pitcher or is he a thrower? And right now, Moore looks like he's a pitcher. Blows it by him. 1, 2, 3 go the Warriors. 3 up, 3 down. Nobody got around. Lawrence coming up. Just a second.
Internet's acting up, but
You really ought to work with a mic that's got an on-off switch.
yeah. I need a lot of things.
I own one of those. It's got an on-off switch.
I know I just used the camera one. I think I have one too, actually.
Well, I mean XLR.
Yeah.
Then again, it's a good condenser mic and it has a really nice foam on it. Picks everything up really well. Does Seth know just from the set too, or does he use the one?
I don't know.
I don't know that. Okay, yeah, he throws from it. It's a big difference in velocity. Like, we're talking 2 or 3 miles an hour between.
Yeah. That kid looked like he was throwing pretty hard.
This might be a quick baseball game. Seth throws strikes.
Yeah.
Might be in for a pitcher's duel. broadcasting from the tower
Over there.
with a pair of binoculars and did use the football PA for the now batting and broadcast all over Fairfield. All right, we're underway. Bottom of the first. It is top of the order here. Trevor Pellerin, the third baseman for the Bulldogs. Bowden's first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. That one was paint. Sherwin-Williams sponsored that first strike. No, not really, but we wish they did. And if you'd like to sponsor Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, we'd love to have you. There's one that's fouled up, and it's in play. Fly ball to right field. Shea Lynch right there. 2 pitches, 1 out. Jack Pelletier to the plate, number 8. It's difficult for me to look at Lawrence uniforms with pinstripes on them. It's just me personally. That one foul ball there. Bucky underneath it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Quick work here. 2 outs in a hurry for Bowden. Hasn't even broke a sweat. Well, Lawrence going right after that first pitch fastball. Walked right in as Hayden Lockhart comes up to the plate. Right fielder for the Bulldogs. That one upstairs. Misses ball 1. That one lifted high. Out of play. One, 2. Sinker. Seth throws a pretty heavy ball. That one fouled out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. No score. Hayden Lockhart the hitter. Bowden the pitcher. Back into play. Curveball, just missed him. Bendy pitch that didn't bend. I suppose that's one way to move a guy off the plate. 2-2. That one up and out of play. Losing a bunch of baseballs here. Two, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ball's back in play. Here we go. That one's roped in the left. That's going to be going down for a hit. Sides out there, gets it back in. That had hit all over it. Lockhart gets on base, and we got our first base runner of the game. Dawson Moore to the plate here, the pitcher, also hitting cleanup for the Bulldogs. Change up, miss high. There's a strike on the inside corner. 1-1 the count. See what happens with 2 outs here. Got a pretty decent lead over there at first. Bowden misses high. Hawthorne, good job to field that one. 2-1. Lead got a little bit larger over there. Ground ball up the middle. Here's a Russell. Places the tag and retires the side. Well, after one inning complete, and this half inning, no runs, one hit, one man left on base, no errors, score 0-0, Lawrence and Nokomis.
People watching.
Well, here we go. Top of the second. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for the Warriors. There's Bowden, Russell, and Hawthorne. Moore worked pretty quick in the first inning through strikes. That one buzzes the tower. There's a ball. Curveball dropped in for a strike. Pretty decent strategy there. Miss way high and then drop a curveball. That one fouled off for strike 2, off the front of the end of the bat. Bowden's got his timing now. Seth, real good hitter. Senior for the Warriors. Doesn't chase high. Seth's a 3-sport athlete. The traditional version of what would call the 3-sport athlete: football, basketball, baseball. Doesn't chase. That's down low. Count runs full. Going to KVCC next year. That's ball 4. Bowden walks. Leadoff walk. Good sign. Oh, well, there. Cross away down over the hill. We can't quite see the scoreboard, but our friends over at Epic View are broadcasting the game for the Nokomis Lawrence softball game. It's 1-0 Nokomis in the third. They're already in the 1-0 Lawrence in the third. 1-0 Lawrence in the third. Check that. Sorry. Ashley Shore is a pretty great hitter for the Bulldogs. 1-0 on the third. That's a close game. That's moving quick, too. Hallie Coots must be throwing real well. 1-0. Third inning. Here we are, top of the second. One person on. Bowden's on first. The hitter is Owen Russell. He squares the bunt. Doesn't bunt the strike. 2 balls and a strike here. That one lifted up. Out to right field. Catch is made by Lockhart. A fly out to 9. That brings up the catcher, Maddox Hawthorne. Maddox has been tearing the cover off the ball lately. Rips that one. As delivered, turns on it quick. Right through the hole. C&I single. Moves the runner up. Great piece of hitting there. On a rope. Brings up Owen Sides, left fielder. Runners on first and second. That means the infield fly rule is going to be in effect here. Moore comes to a set and kicks and delivers. Curveball. That's up. Ball. Bendy pitch that didn't bend quite. Sides swing and a miss. 1-1. I don't know. It seems to me like Seth Bowden's got himself a pretty good lead out there. There's a strike. Boy, Moore works the corners pretty well. Outside, inside, drop a curveball. That one outside got away a little bit. Bowden got a good secondary lead, but not quite enough to take off. Wasn't quite far enough away from McLean. 2-2, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Ball high. Count's going to run full. Well, it's going to be interesting to see if they're off with a pitch here. Huge lead over there for Hawthorne. Nobody holding him in at first. Strike three, and Sides knew it. Just turns around and walks away. Backwards K on the outside corner. Brings up Gabe Layton. Gabe designated hitter today. Warrior fans are hoping he does just that. Hits. Runner in scoring position with Bowden at second. Hawthorne at first. One strike to the hitter. Moore's working well. There's a pickoff play. That goes out into center field. Couldn't get up and quite recover. Not surprised to see them try that. Bowden's had a pretty big lead out there. There's a ball high. One ball, two strikes. Inside corner. At the knees. Curveball. Looking. Well, the Warriors leave two runners on, one in scoring position. One hit, no errors. Two men left on base. Score after 1.5, 0-0.
ROTC thing tonight. Their award thing tonight, 7. It's JROTC. They have an award thing every year. 7.
Recording that? You gotta get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Freshman year.
Yeah. So this building wasn't here.
No, it wasn't here. It wasn't this whole thing wasn't here at all. We played Pepper on the backstop. Right out in front.
Your folks live around here?
201. Live in just outside of here.
Yeah.
Nice corner drive. Where I grew up on.
Hinkley kids go here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're back underway here. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for the Bulldogs. This is Jackson Dangler. Swing and a miss, strike one. Dangler, second baseman. Swing and a miss, strike two. Both pitchers working quick, man. Woo. Love it. Waste pitch, gets him chasing. Step and throw to Bowden, 1-3 on the putout. Nolan Owens comes to the plate now, shortstop. That one, first pitch swinging, lifted out to Buck. Right there, can of corn. One pitch, one out. Boy, I like to see this. Bowden hasn't thrown any more than 15 pitches. We're almost through the second inning. That one up the middle. Cretion kicks it, one-hands it, throws it on a hop, picked out of the dirt by Carr. Not even a bang-bang play. Beautiful play there. Caden Cretion, nice pickup by Jeffrey Carr. 6-3 on the putout, and we are going to the top of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, no score here after two complete.
Yes, it was. Four people watching.
Right call. Coming down.
I don't know if Simon put it on the athletics page or not, but he may have.
Was he even in school?
I don't think he was there today.
I don't think he was. We got going down to softball. Top of the third. 9-1-2 due up for the Warriors. This is Jeffrey Carr, steps in, first baseman. Takes the ball upstairs. I love how Billy Brooks calls a game, man. He's been consistent. That pitch upstairs. That one fouled out of play. 1-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss. Whiffed at it. One, two. More to the set and delivers. That one upstairs. Carr with a nice job not chasing. Base runners needed here. That one's a ball. Avoids a two-plane miss. Just a little low. Pretty close to be taken with two strikes. There's a full count here. Curveball that doesn't break. Leadoff walk. Bringing Owen Buck to the plate. 4-1 through 3.5 down at the softball game. Nokomis has taken the lead. Carr works a leadoff walk in the top of the third. First pitch strike to Buck. Wonder if he'll try to bunt him over. Buck's got some speed, too. Slaps that one down on the ground, possibly two. Throw to second in time. Throw to first out of play. But still in play because everything's enclosed over there. Did it get out of play and get in the dugout? I guess it did. So Owen going to move up to second. Either that or the face of that tool shed is technically out of play. Hard to see from the angle we got up here in the booth. Caden Creation up. Big strike one. So Buck's going to reach on an error. Actually, a fielder's choice. So Buck moves and he moves up on the error. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Curveball just a bit outside. $21 the count. That one misses high. Looks like Moore's starting to overthrow here a little bit. Pretty clear indication that a pitcher's missing high like that they're trying to overthrow. Lose your mechanics. Here's a strike. Count runs full. Runner in scoring position. Buck's got wheels and can score on a hit. Fouled up and out of play. That one's going to get out of play. Pelletier gave chase, but nothing going on. Got a full count to Creation here. We'll do it again. 1 out. Slaps that one up down the right field. Going to be close. It's going to be out of play. Pelletier gave chase to it, but couldn't get there. Buck was trying to tag up if he had caught that. Except it's foul, and we'll do the 3-2 thing all over again. Moore's pitch is a curveball that doesn't break. Ball up. Two walks issued here by Moore. It's going to bring a visit to the mound. So while the Bulldogs talk about it here a little bit, we'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors. I'd like to thank Newport Glass for being a major sponsor for Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. Newport Glass, the Glass Doctors. That's right, they're here for all your glass needs. If it's broken, it's glass, they can help fix it. Also, Fogbrook and Froggy's Pub, thank you for your generous support of Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, and also for hosting the seniors last night for a Dine to Donate. They've been so generous to be able to do that with the class of 2026, and rumor has it that is moving over to the class of 2028. Here's a steal. Buck straight steal. Goes down to third and gets himself in a scoring position. So Dine to Donate sounds like it's going to continue for another year, and I'm happy to have it as the class advisor of the class of 2028. Menard is the hitter. The pitch was a ball. Both runners moved up. There's a curveball. One out here. There's one out here, so the infield fly rule is now no longer in effect because first base is unoccupied. Menard takes away. One ball, two strikes. One out. Menard takes a curveball away. Count runs to 2-2 now. Menard takes the ball upstairs. Count runs full. Well, first base is open, but cleanup hitter Seth Bowden on deck. Strike three. Looking. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this is an intentional walk. I'd put him on. I'm going to pitch to him. There's a strike. Bound ground ball, slow roller. Down to short. Quick throw. Oh, no, he dropped the ball. Billy, help him. There, he's safe. Tried to pick it out of the ground there. Pelletier had it in his glove for a moment, but ball came out. And Coach Pelletier just wants a little clarification there, what was seen. Base official punched him out. There's one headed to the slow grounder to third, across the diamond and out. But the damage is done. One run is across. Russell grounds out 5-3 on a putout. One run on one hit. One man left on base, and the score after 2.5 complete. Nokomis 1, Lawrence 0.
I didn't see what happened.
Slow,
He bobbled it?
slow roller, and he tried to scoop it, and it came out of his glove when he pulled it up.
Ah.
It popped out. And the base umpire was winding up to punch him out, and he didn't see the ball come out.
Four to two after 4.
4-2.
They're moving right along down there.
Another run down there. Here we're in the bottom of the third, and what appears to be a pitcher's duel so far, all things considered. Bowden's been pitching a gem so far. 8-9-1 the hitters. Braden Hebert, left fielder, steps into the plate. The ball low. Foul back. Strike one. There's a strike right down Broadway. Whoa. Papers flying everywhere back here. Wind's really whipping. That one fouled out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bowden kicks and delivers. Curveball got him swinging. Pretty pitch. Set him up and knocked him down just like bowling. McLean steps in here, catcher for the Dogs. That one fouled out of play back into Windshield Alley. Infamously, the student parking lot. 1 strike. Here's a curveball hit straight to Cretion. Should be an out. 6-3 on the put out. Second out of the inning. That brings up top of the order here for the Bulldogs, Trevor Pellerin. Pellerin steps in. Bowden gets his seam. Nice curveball. First time up, Pellerin swinging in a hurry, flied out to Shea Lynch. There's a strike, paint over the outside corner. Bowden working quick, throwing strikes. Ooh, good place to miss. Wanted it, but it was outside. There's strike 3. Curveball inside corner. Oh, that's not going to last very long. Pellerin didn't like that and let Billy Brooks know it. Eee. A good way to get yourself tossed. Well, after 3 innings, no runs, no hits, no errors for the Bulldogs. Score 1-0 Nokomis.
Going to get her and come in here?
Yeah. We're having burgers and dogs today.
I had burgers last night.
You did? Yeah.
It's good. Can't go wrong. A little burger, a little salad.
Yeah. And I love this time of year.
That's,
I
yeah.
really do.
Yeah.
The weather just starts to get nice like this. It just puts an extra pep in the step. You know?
Yep.
So I was really starting to feel that, the week after break. All right, back to baseball. Maddox Hawthorne lead things off here. 6, 7, 8. Hitters due up. Take strike 1 on the outside corner. Hawthorne had a hit last time. Rifled it into left field. Right through the gap. Whiffs at a curveball there. Way behind the count. Got to shorten up and protect. Found out he's been nicknamed Mad Dog. Told him in the hallways, you can't pick your nickname. Hawthorne with 2 strikes on him. Fouls that one off. Nice job protecting the plate. It's really rare when you see a freshman come in and start as a catcher. Definitely says something about the young man's potential and ability. Curveball turned on. Gonna get down for a hit. Oh, that was a nice piece of hitting. Stayed back, wait back, went with a pitch. That was pretty. Yeah. Yeah, long lineage of baseball players. But, oh, wow. Grandfathers, fathers, and uncles.
Oh, yes. All good baseball players.
Here's Sides, puts one down, going to move Hawthorne up. There's the sacrifice. Sides does his job, gets the bunt down, moves Hawthorne into scoring position. That's going to bring up senior designated hitter Gabe Layton. Went down by way of the K on the looking side in his first at bat. We're in the top of the 4th. The score 1-0 Nokomis. Got a runner in scoring position, 1 out here. The variety of baseball games, as far as they go, this one's moving pretty quick. There's a ball low. Nice stop. McLean, nice block. There's a ball low. It got by. Hawthorne's going to move up on a pass ball. Two balls, one strike. I tell you what, you can definitely tell that we need some rain. Not that anybody really wants it because we love this sunshine and it's beautiful, but I mean the dust for this time of year, for the wind that we got that's going on, that's blowing all around, is almost like summer dust. Two and two. Runner on third. Ball low. Count works to full here. Lot of territory between the plate and the backstop. There's a pitch right down Broadway. Swing and miss, pedestrian-wise. Layton goes down for the second time by way of the K. 2 outs here. Number 9 hitter Jeffrey Carr worked a walk last time. Takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. A little late. One and run. Ball low. Well, Layton couldn't get it done. Sacrifice moved the runner over. Pass ball moved to third. All he needed was a sac fly. Ball outside. That's how it goes. Chess match of baseball. It's a team sport, but such an individual sport, too. When your opportunity comes to do your job, boy, the dust is really kicking up here. Anybody who wears contacts is going to have a problem with this one. Moore comes to the set. That one's lifted high. Looks like it's in catchable territory. Pellerin there to make the catch. And the threat is squashed as Carr fouls out to third base. So 1 man left on base, 1 hit. No errors. No runs scored. 3.5 complete. Nokomis 1. Lawrence 0. We got a good game.
Yeah, Seth. Seth is pitching great. I don't know if I should go to Sonny's or the place that you told me to go. Yeah.
Both good. Blanches might be quicker. Well, I mean, you call pizza in ahead of time.
That's why I wrote the number down just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case.
We're back to baseball, but it's always a debate here. We're talking, I'm sure you could hear us as Mike picks up everything. The debate here is in Fairfield. Where do you got to eat? Sonny's or Belanger's? Both staples of the Fairfield community. One known for chicken baskets and baskets of many varieties and ice cream, and the other for pizza that's their slogan for years has been just a little better. Sonny's under new ownership. One and one. The hitter is Jackson Dangler. Curveball. Stayed in on it. Deep in the hole for Cretion. Going to be a long throw. Dangler's going to beat that out. He did a great job just to get to that ball in the hole. Dangler did a wonderful job. It's just keep it. His knees buckled and he still made contact. Well, Dangler's in for a hit. That's the first Lawrence base runner since the first inning. That brings up Nolan Owens. Squared to bunt, takes a strike. And drive a coach crazy. Give the bunt sign and he pulls it back and it's a strike. Time is out. Dust is up. Owens a hitter. Curveball just up. Two balls, one strike. Dangler on first for the Bulldogs. Strike. Here's Hawthorne's throw. Not going to be in time. Dangler going to move up into the scoring position. Strike on the pitch. 2-2 on the hitter. Now the Bulldogs have moved a runner into scoring position. That one's going to get fouled out of play. It'll be interesting to see if Dangler can score in a hit from second. There's a curveball that's lifted down the left field line, but it's going to get foul. Owens was out in front of that one. Probably going to get a fastball here away. It was, but misses low. Count runs full. First base open. On deck is Giroux. There's a hit in the left. Waving him around. The relay going to be a play at the plate. And he is out by 2 running steps. Wow, we were questioning if he could score and hit. Nice relay there by the Warriors. Owens was paying attention. Moved up to second base on the play at the plate. That one's up. Bucky should be there. Sets up for it. Drew fouls out. Flies out to Buck. Fouls out. Flies out. The right word out of my mouth here. Blech. Here's Hebert. Braden went down by way of the K first time up. Swing and a miss. Huh. Boy, oh boy. I got to read my lineup card better. I've been calling this whole inning wrong as far as Lawrence players are concerned in their batting order. Let's check that. It was Pelletier who reached on a hit. Lockhart, and it was Pelletier who was thrown out at the plate. Lockhart is on second base. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. Is on third. And at the plate is pitcher. Sorry, this is Jackson Dangler. Boy, oh boy. Wow. 2 outs here. More that flew out, and Dangler is at the plate. Yikes, Batman. Rookie mistake. Bowden peppers it on him. Down by way of the K goes Dangler. Two hits, no errors, no runs scored for the Bulldogs. After 4 innings complete, the score is Nokomis 1, Lawrence 0. And yes, I'm sure of that. I need a score sheet.
Yeah, I gotta get you some.
Well, I've been scoring on it. I've been scoring, putting a line under the last out, and then I went under a line that was already in a regular different inning. So that got me. Boy, womp womp.
know.
Oh, and Buck turns on one. Pretty good bid. 325 right down the line. That one hooked foul. Curveball, strike two. Pretty good pitch. Stay back on that curveball. That one going to go out of play. And strike three on the outside corner as Buck goes down looking. Start things here in the fifth. Ground ball, the first. Creation is out. 3 unassisted. Bringing up Owen Menard to the plate. 5-2 bottom of the fifth, though, down at softball. On the other side of the Lawrence campus here. The south side. Menard steps in here. Strike on the outside corner. Owen very scissored stance. It's got that Jeff Bagwell look to him. Won't go so far as to say the old Jack Clark, you know, with a big high leg kick. He keeps his feet pretty quiet. Swing and a miss, strike two. Counts run full, 2 outs here. Strike three outside corner. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody on base. And the Warriors back to the field. Bulldogs coming up.
This power's not working. I don't know. Just try that. If it's not, no big deal. But just a little battery charger. Lights will come on if it's working.
Lights are on.
Okay. Must be just this one.
The lights are on.
Yo, I don't.
When the lights go on the battery.
When the lights
Yeah.
go down on the battery. Getting kind of foolish here in Fairfield.
Yeah, a little foolish in Fairfield. Feels like a Friday. Boy, does it feel like a Friday. It's really only Wednesday, Mr. Brown. Yeah. Feels like we should be having weekend tomorrow. It's Thursday, though. Okay, I swear that this is Nolan Owens starting off for the Bulldogs. Six, seven, eight hitters due up for the Bulldogs. Maybe we might see a pinch hitter. Hard telling. One and one the count. Curveball. Foul. Bowden up in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Back here in the no flinch zone. That one almost made it to the booth. 5-4, top of the 6. Oh boy, Lawrence is putting a comeback on down the softball field. There's a little flare. Russell there to collect it. Fly out to second base is our first out at the bottom of the 5th. This brings up Caleb Giroux. Center fielder chopping. That one's up. Could be caught, but does get out of play. You know, it's too bad we couldn't have got Mr. Prescott down here today, principal at Nokomis. We were talking to him, but other duties required him to be still at school. There's a curveball. Beauty curveball. It was fun today, though. Lunch, we're talking about Jerry Trupiano and Joe Castiglione. Swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt. Going to be close. And we got a banger, but an out. That's a KE 2-3. The put out for those of you scoring along. This brings up Ebert. Curveball. Pretty pitch. Yeah, that the bendy pitch is working. It's some cheese today. Yeah. That one missed inside. Back-to-back curveballs to start off the number 8 hitter. There's a fastball. Catch the corner. Probably don't want to mess around here. He does. Strike 3. Backwards K, and that retires the side. So after 5 complete, the score remains the same. Not trying to be Led Zeppelin here. Song remains the same. But it's 1-0. Nokomis with the lead.
519.
5:19. That's it. Wow. Baseball usually doesn't move this quick. It's a good game.
We started at 4:15, I think. 4:18.
Yeah, we started late. Well, to the top of the sixth we go. 2 more innings left in this one. Seth Bowden, the hitter. Moore still on the hill for the Dogs. He's pitched a gem. Bowden swinging a miss. Strike 1. Oh, yeah. I mean, both pitchers so far have really pitched well. They've pitched well enough to win, for sure. Need some help with some base runners here. Seth trying to help his own cause. There's a curveball. Seth does have long ball power here, but you really got to earn it to get it out of Kai's. Big swing and a miss. Probably wants that one back. That one was a fastball right down Broadway. 2-2 here. Probably going to see a curveball, if I'm guessing. And it was. Off speed outside corner. Another backwards K. That's 8 strikeouts now for Moore. Brings up Owen Russell. 8 strikeouts through 5 complete. That's 5 1/3. Tennis rackets and beach balls. Swing the bat training. Here's Russell. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls it off. Just a little late. Maybe a bit indecisive. 1-2 here. Curveball outside miss. Pretty good waist pitch. There's a strike. Another one. Backwards. Tomorrow's practice ought to be 9 laps for 9 backwards Ks. Baseball would love that if they went and made themselves to the track. Here's Maddox Hawthorne. He's been the bright spot for the offensive power for the Warriors. 2 hits. Both of them right through the highway. That hole between third and short. That one's poked up, but it's gonna get out of play. It does. 2 balls and a strike. And Maddox. Don't forget, folks, you can tune in. JROTC Awards are coming up tonight. They start at 7 o'clock, so this broadcast team is going to be making its way quickly back to Newport. There's always something. 2-2 to Hawthorne. Well, 3-2 actually. He's going to work a walk. 3rd time on base. Yep. If Seth wasn't pitching such a gem, it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out for our Newport Glass Player of the Game. I definitely think that Maddox might be in the running. Here's Owen Sides. Takes a ball outside. Strike on the outside corner. Yeah, Moore's looked really good today. It's got to be ace for ace. I don't know enough about the Lawrence squad, but Moore has really shown he's pitched real well today. Curveball, that one stays up high. It's awful close to be taken with 2 strikes. Two and two. Samus. Well, to the bottom of the 6th we go. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base after a walk as Bowden makes the stroll back to the mound. To the bottom of the 6th we go.
Jeez. What a fun game.
That was a great game.
Time does Hillman's close? 5.
5.
Yeah.
I think. If I had to guess, it was 5. They were open when I came through. I thought about it. I owe my advisory donuts. I'll have to get that before the close of school. Great place to buy donuts.
Sure is.
Oh.
I don't know. There's not many places better.
No,
You gave me the price
you
and
can't
the
beat
quality.
Yeah, the quality and the price. Hillman's Bakery. It's also the reason why I was overweight starting in high school.
I can see.
Like every day,
Glad they didn't have that.
every day you come to school,
Smell it.
you smell it, you drive by it. As soon as you get your license, like Hillman's. It's just a staple of the SAD 49 community. What a historic business, and you can still buy a coffee and a donut for under $5. More than that, way under. That's unheard of. You can buy a coffee, a donut, and a whoopie pie, and they're good whoopie pies too. Anyways, all right, there's back to baseball. This is McLean. He squared the bunt. That one bounced off the plate. Didn't offer. Ball 1. There's a strike over the outside corner. Really like to thank those of you that are tuned in here watching today's game. What a great game we have. That one right back to Bowden. Puts a glove on it, fields his position, steps and throws. 1-3. First one is retired. Back to the top of the order here. Trevor Pellerin steps in. Went down looking last time. Didn't like it either. There's a curveball right back up the middle. Cretion right there. Going to be a quick play. And across the diamond it goes. 6-3. 1 pitch, 1 out. Second out. 2 gone here. That brings up Jack Pelletier. Pelletier was thrown out at the plate, trying to score on a hit. Back in the bottom of the last inning. That one grounded over to Russell. Russell steps and throws. 4-3. Took his time. Got the out. So it's the bottom of the order due up in the bottom of the 6th here. Leighton, Carr, and then back to the top. So it's 8-9-1. for the Warriors. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a pinch hitter.
People watching. That's awesome. 5-5. Lawrence still batting in the sixth.
5-5 in the sixth. Oh, softball's taking a turn. Lawrence has tied it up. They're still batting in the sixth. 5-5. Bottom of the sixth. Down on the south side of the Lawrence campus. Question is which game's going to end first? Usually softball always does, but baseball's got a chance. We knew both these games today were going to be good games. Softball and baseball. Thank you, Billy. All right. We've got a pinch hitter here. Get to my lineup card. Strike one. Isaac Furrow. One run, Isaac. Top of the seventh. Time is called. Lawrence has taken the lead down on the south side. 6-5. Headed to the top of the seventh. There's a strike on the outside corner. Furrow's down. Counts 1 and 2. Well. Ball upstairs. 2-2 the count. Moore's pitch slap to second. Picked up and thrown. 4-3 on the putout. Dangler to Pelletier. As Furrow is retired. Brings up Jeff Carr. Jeff today has walked and fouled out to third. That's going to do it for Moore. I guess we're making a change here. Must be a pitch count. That was a great game. So that closed the book on him. 6 and a third innings. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 strikeouts. 6 and a third innings, 11 strikeouts. Wow. So the new pitcher that comes in is number 27, Hayden Lockhart. Hayden's going to move from right field. So relief still comes from right field at Lawrence. No, this is it's a Chamber of Commerce kind of day right here. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting spoiled early, though. I mean, if we got this kind of day now, what's summer going to look like? Don't want to be a half-empty kind of guy, but it's this warm, this early. We're going to have a hot one. Old CMP is going to like my bill. Oh, yeah, it's a blast. You got to really hit one here. I mean, imagine what it was like when you play in here without the snow fence. You got one past the center fielder, and it was an inside the park home run. There was no question about it. It did tandem relay of 3 guys to get it to the plate, you know. I think there's a sign that's out there that's behind that shack out in center field. I think it's like, geez, I'm trying to remember. I think it was 725. There's no way anybody's ever hitting it that far. But there's a sign behind a vine, behind another fence that's behind the shack. Fouled out of play. Yeah, it's Jeff Carr. 1-1. One out here. Top of 7. Fouled out of play. Oh, he wears one. Well, Carr's tough. He'll rub a little dirt on that. As Lockhart hits the first. And we got a pinch runner. Pinch running. Number 1, Chase Demos. Chase comes in to pinch. Run for Carr. One out here, Owen Buck, top of the order here for the Warriors. You know, Buck's got great wheels. I wouldn't be surprised. He could bunt for a hit. Fouled off his foot. One ball, 2 strikes. Should be the second strike. Scoreboard only has 1 strike. Ball low. Demos on a steal and easy. Got a good jump. Boy, wouldn't that be nice. Cushion run. Runner in scoring position here. 1 away. Bucky right back to the pitcher. Demos is going to move over to third on the fielder's choice. Wow, sorry. Moving up is on the fielder's choice is Demos. It's going to bring Caden Cretion up. Caden today has walked, grounded out to short, and grounded to first. But that was against Moore. Ball outside. That one up. 2 balls now to Cretion. There's a strike on the outside corner. Two balls and a strike, 2 outs here to the set. Kicks and delivers. That one hit to the right side and right to first. It's going to be quick. It's going to be close and in out. 3 unassisted again. And the side is retired. Runner left on third, so no No extra fluff for your peanut butter. To the bottom of the 7th we go. 1-0 our score with Nokomis with the lead.
You want anything at Sunny's?
No, we're doing burgers and
Oh, that's right. What's that number it says over there?
It is 453. Looks like a 7624. I don't know. You gotta etch it on.
I've never had Sunny's. Sure.
Well, drama is building here. It's been a big thing for the Warriors here. Nokomis has got to come over mental adversity. This has been a close, contested game all game. Seth Bowden's pitched a beautiful gem. As a ball outside, just missed. 2, 3, 4 are the hitters due up for the Bulldogs. This is Lockhart. He's had a couple of hits so far. He's had some success today at the plate. Time is out as the dusk blows through. Softball done, Matt? All right. Taking a look. Here's a pitch from Bowden. That one lifted foul out of play. And a leadoff hit for the Bulldogs. That's 3 hits on the day for Lockhart. He's won his battle today. Bowden hasn't let up many hits to anybody. They've all been to Lockhart. Yeah. Bowden's let up 3 hits today, and all 3 of them to Lockhart. Ball low. Hawthorne's throw. Tough one to throw. Leadoff hitter gets into scoring position, and Lockhart's got the kind of speed where he can score on a hit. Dawson Moore, who pitched 11 strikeouts over 6 1/3 innings at the plate. Squares the bunt, takes a strike. Drive you crazy as a coach. One and one. Fouls it off. Strike 2. You know, players just can't bunt these days. It's a lost art. The bunt. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner on second. Fastball up high, misses. Good miss. Put a little extra pepper on that one. Will he follow it with cheese? Does. Swing, miss. First base occupied. Throw down to first. Bobbled. Oh, I'm gonna say interference or you gonna say he was in the baseline, runner was in the baseline, or interfered. Well, it's hard with the the window that's cut here. It's hard for us to get into that, and we don't have instant replay. Love to break that one down for you, but that's why baseball, if you're a purist, boy, I hate watching Major League Baseball and see them raise their hand and go to a replay. And then again, that's why people say that they love it. So this one here would call New York and calls the call. Call's going to stand. Tying runs at third, one out. Coach Grecian wants to talk about it now. One out here. Lazy fly ball is going to get him in. And we'll have bonus baseball. That Sonny's Pizza might have to wait, Mr. Brown.
Sound like they were busy. 20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes is busy, so all right. So you got a little time. Bounds allowed 3 hits today. And all 3 of them belong to the guy standing on third base. I'll check that. 4 hits. 1 belongs to Pelletier. Pelletier did get a hit. That one tried to get under it. Fouled out of play. This is Dangler. Jackson's grounded back to the pitcher and has struck out today. Swing and a miss. Foul tip. Strike 2. Seth's really locked in here. Really got to get that second out. Stop a fly ball from tying this ball game. That's a great block by Maddox Hawthorne. Unbelievable block. Had to miss. Up in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one lifted in the left. It's going to score a run, and this one's tied. Jackson Dangler with a hit. Bottom of the 7th. With the potential of bonus baseball and or endo game. Now the walk-off is in play. 1 out here. Nolan Owens, the hitter. Squared a bunt, pulled it back, ball. Owens is flied out to center field and flied out to second base. Ball high. Seth Mechanics starting to squander here a little bit. Rightfully so. He's pitched a gem so far. Pitch count starting to get up a little bit. Bunts that one, gets it down, moves the runner over, play it first in time. 1-3 on the putout. Move the runner over. Runner now in scoring, winning run in scoring position, but 2 outs here. Caleb Giroux. Caleb's grounded out to short and has K'd today. Opportunity here for the Bulldogs. Curveball in the dirt. Nice block by Hawthorne. Maddox is going to feel a couple of those blocks tomorrow. Ball high. Ball low. 3 balls, no strikes. Boy, I'd almost put him on. Never mind giving him the opportunity because the other guys haven't even touched the ball. Hebert's on deck. Take strike 1. Squared the bunt, but really wasn't. There's 2 outs. Just trying to draw a walk. 3-1 here. Hitters count. Runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Rips that one to center field. Buck should be there. And bonus baseball we go to the top of the 8th. 1 run on 2 hits. Bulldogs tie this one up in the bottom of the 7th.
This could get interesting if I have to zip out of here.
RSU 19 pay us speed. Set up there. Is there anybody that can cover?
I'm going to see if Daniel Young's going to be there.
Yeah.
Lawrence 165.
Come from behind picture. Well, Warrior Nation, there is no joy in the south side of the Lawrence campus. It was a come-from-behind victory, 6-5 in softball. It's a huge win for the Lady Bulldogs. They really needed that. They didn't start the season off so great, and Nokomis is worth a bunch of points. And Lady Warriors are been threatening to try to host a playoff game, but that's going to put that in jeopardy. All right, top of the 8th we go. Owen Menard struck out 3 times today. Looking twice. Takes a ball. Yeesh. There's a ball upstairs. That one's fouled out of play. Wind's really whipping the old barn doors down there, huh? Oh, boy. glad my kid's not here. They're watching on the air conditioning at home. Good for them. Smart move. There's a strike right down Broadway. Beach balls and tennis rackets. We're going to have a swing practice. Menard rips that one. Almost ate him up there. Short throw gets away. Leadoff hitter is on. Contact. Ball in play. It's going to be an E6. Pelletier. Nice job coming off the bat to stop that one. We're going to have a pinch runner. Pinch runner for the Warriors. Well, that can't be right. Oh, yeah, Zach Furrow. Isaac was in already for a pinch hitter. It's a different, same last name, different person. This is Zach on first, not Isaac. Here we go. That got me confused. Bowden fouled the first one off. Looking to really get in one. A whole lot of garden between left and center field here. A whole lot of garden as the crow flies. Lifts that one. It's going to stay in play. Tough play. Great catch. McLean catches the foul out. An FO2 brings up Owen Russell. Russell's made contact today. In the first inning, he flew out to right field and grounded out to third and also went down looking. There's a ball up. One of the story here, if you're just joining us, Dawson Moore threw a gem, 6 1/3 innings, 11 Ks. There's a ground ball, slow pedestrian. Fielder's choice. That's slow grass here in the infield. Bringing up Maddox Hawthorne. Hey, Maddox has been the offensive explosion that Nokomis has had all day. He's got 2 hits and a walk. Been on base all 3 times. A little bit of speed over there for Russell. Again, if you were just joining us, the Dawson Moore threw 6 1/3, had 11 Ks for the Bulldogs. Nokomis only managed to squander 1 run. That one gets up and away. And then in the bottom of the 7th, equally, Seth Bowden has thrown quite the gem as well. It had only given up 4 hits, and it's kind of splintered them around, but they ended up scoring a run and tying this one up. Is placing us in extra innings. Hawthorne to the plate. There's 2 outs here. We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Russell on first. All right, runners on first and second, bringing up Owen Sides. Sides is 0 for 2. Had a sac bunt and struck out twice. The runner in scoring position here. Wouldn't be, I don't know. I don't know if you send the runners here and try to manufacture or not. Russell's got some speed, but he's really going to have to get a good jump to steal third. Ball outside. Got a pretty good secondary lead there. I don't know if Pellerin's paying attention down there at third or not. Sides at the plate. Here's Lockhart's pitch right down Broadway. Strike one. Lockhart came in the sixth inning. Here's a rip. It's up the middle. It's going to die in the grass. Step on second. High infield grass here in Fairfield. Home field advantage. Steps on the base for the force out. To the bottom of the eighth. Seth back on the mound. To the eighth we go. Bottom of the eighth. Well, boy, oh boy. You know, somebody's got to pay the maintenance crew around here. I'm thinking that's by design. That is some slow grass. I wish Athletic Administrator Dave Packard was up here with us still. I'd like to ask him about the plans for SAD 49 and their graduation. They used to graduate on the football field out here, set things up outside. Plan for RSU 19 is to have outside graduation this year. Thank you. We got a pinch hitter. Pinch hitter for the Bulldogs. It's number 10. Get to the right page. That is Bolster. As Seth Bowden goes back out there for the eighth inning. Working from the windup. 1-1. I mean, he hasn't thrown that many pitches. We don't have an exact count on it, but he's had some really quick innings towards the start of this contest. Some one pitch, one out innings. Count runs to 3-1. Don't want to let the leadoff hitter get on, especially when it's a pinch hitter. Swing and a miss. Slow on the response to the fastball. Count runs full. There's strike three. All right, McLean coming up here. He's made some contact today. Grounded out to short, back in the third. And then in the sixth, grounded back to Seth, to the pitcher. Now down in the count. 2 strikes to him. One gone here in the bottom of the eighth. Time is called and granted. Mr. Brown, we're headed 9 innings. This is going to be traditional baseball here. Unless something funky happens. Curveball doesn't break. Throwing a lot of pitches. Hard to get on top of one. Why'd you throw that many pitches? Swing and a miss. Seth continues to throw a gem. That's his sixth strikeout. Swing and a miss there. Pellerin today in his three at bats so far, he flew out to right, struck out looking, and grounded out to short. That great play by Caden Cretion. That was the one that happened. Here, back in the fifth. Curveball, comeback. Great job fielding in position. Line drive caught by Seth. Beautiful play. And 1, 2, 3 go the Wicked. I mean the Bulldogs. Sorry, that was an Ice Cube reference. Didn't really mean to say that for the Bulldogs. And one unassisted, bottom of the eighth. I'm running out of score paper here. 1-1. Yeah, Matt Brown's running out of time. Don't worry. We got a charge in the battery. Oh. Can't believe softball lost. Come from behind. Ashley Shores. I'm guessing Ashley Shores beat him. All right, what do we got coming up?
1, 2, 3.
Furrow, Carr, Talk. 8-9-1. Assuming Furrow's staying in the spot for Layton. Looks like him. Isaac. Just can't re-enter a DH, I don't think.
They keep going until they can't.
I believe so. I believe we go till there's a winner. All right, Furrow's the hitter. Top of the ninth, folks. I'm almost out of drinky drink. Ball one. There's a foul ball. Off the hitter. Few questions coming from the Lawrence dugout. There's a strike. Ball up high. Highway to the danger zone, buzz in the tower. Yeah. Strike three looking inside corner. Oh, my Lord. Another backwards K. To notify the English department that a K goes the other way, not backwards. Just let the baseball team know. I mean, they can write some tomorrow. Anyways, ball one. That's some amazing field trips that went out today. Beautiful day for it. Chorus had their youth concert today over in the middle school for Nokomis. Don't forget you can check our channel if so interested. First ever inaugural Performing Arts Awards were given out this week. That happened on Monday. Carr squares the bunt, works a walk, pulls it back. Ball 1, ball 2, ball 3, ball 4. Ball. And it puts the go-ahead run on first base with 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Time we got. It's too late. We'll have to make the 11th inning news. The 11 p.m. news. Yeah. 6 o'clock, Channel 5 news has already happened. If they were here, they're gone. And if they were watching, well. So, pitch and change here. Looks like it's positional. Now pitching for the Bulldogs, Trevor Pellerin. So Pellerin comes in, Lockhart's line. 2 innings pitched. Well, 2 1/3. 2 1/3. Had 2 Ks. Didn't give up any runs. About a walk. With the heart of the lineup coming up for the Warriors. Brings in Pellerin. Well, 2 Wednesday gems. One of the unfortunate variety and one still undetermined have happened. Again, if you're just tuning in, softball with a loss. Lawrence with a come from behind victory. 6-5. They were up 4-1 at one point. Nokomis was. I don't know, Mr. Brown. 7 o'clock award ceremony, JROTC. That's not looking good. We're still going to have to get through another half inning and we'll have to score a run for Nokomis to win. Or a walk-off run scored for Lawrence. They're still going to be tight. Here's Buck. Chops that one. It's a fair ball. That's going to be an infield hit. First pitch swing and infield hit. Well, the infield fly is now in effect. Caden Cretion at the plate. Carr and Bach both decent speed. Both seniors on the base pads. Creation, the shortstop. Grounded out to first today twice. Grounded out to short and has walked. Pulled the bunt. Nothing there. It's a ball. 2 balls now. Infield is in at the corners playing a bunt. It's a strike on a corner. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Trevor Pellerin now the pitcher for Lawrence. That one fouled out of play. Two and two now. 2 and 2, 1 out. Pellerin checks a runner. Curveball. Hitting into that blue grass. Throw across the diamonds in time. Runners move up into scoring position. This is going to bring up Owen Menard. Struck out 3 times today and also reached on an error. This is the time when a senior leader can show that he is one. Base hit here. Lift his team going into the bottom of an inning. Time as the dust rolls through. Well, intentionally walking Owen Menard, who struck out 3 times today. For the best hitter on the Nokomis squad, Seth Bowden. All right. We'll take it. Swing and a miss, strike 1. All he's got to do is put it in play here. We don't need a deep fly ball. Curveball finds the outside corner. Tough pitch. 2 strikes to Bowden. Well, the idea to walk Menard looks like it's going to be magic. There's a ball outside. Bill Brooks has got too good of a zone to call that a strike. Oh. Trying to find the words. Another backwards K for Bulldog pitching. To the bottom of the... So our scoreboard is inaccurate here. It says 10th inning, but it's the bottom of the 9th we go. See if Sonny's delivers.
I'm going to be wondering, where's this guy?
Yeah. Was Dan around? No.
Lucas, Daniel was at Sun's ball game.
Yeah. Kern's out.
Kern lives in China.
Lives in China. Is Kenna working?
She wouldn't know.
She wouldn't know. I was just thinking of picking up a camera to record it. And then you could do what you needed to do later. Not live, but recorded, at least.
It's not the end of the world. We're going to be there late.
Yeah, that's true.
Just missed the beginning of it.
Yeah.
It's too bad because I wouldn't mind. It's been a nice night. It's
Yeah.
been nice.
Yeah, that was a beautiful baseball game. You got a great baseball game. It's just tight on your schedule.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Bottom of the ninth we go. 2, 3, 4, the hitters for the Bulldogs. Jack Pelletier steps to the plate. Pitch grounded down to Menard. Thrown across the diamond, 5-3. Hayden Lockhart comes to the plate here. Came in relief for a while. Moved back to right field. 3 for 3 with 3 hits. Ooh. Ball 1. Curveball doesn't curve. Lost the grip on it. What can you say? Seth's thrown well today. And he's thrown a lot in there in the ninth. That one back up here by us in the no flinch zone, and I just flinched. I don't know why. There is a hole in our screen. I thought it was going to find it. 2 balls and a strike. Into the slow grass. Menard charges it. Throws. Picked up. Throw gets away. Hayden lost his footing. Lockhart lost his footing. Tried to turn. Go to second. The ball got away. Couldn't make the turn. That grass is a double-edged sword. He could have advanced to second, but too slippery in the grass. Either way, that's going to be an infield hit, because I think he probably would have beat that out anyways. Being generous. 4 for 4 for Lockhart. Here's Moore. Winning run on first. 1 out. Ball, that gets by Maddox. He's going to go first to third on a ball all the way to the backstop. Yogi Berrism, 90% of the game, all mental. Well, the winning run is 90 feet away. There's 1 out, 1 ball to the hitter. A sac fly. It's going to win it. That one's up into the infield, but it's awful short. Sides catches it, but it's not deep enough. Now 2 outs. Got to have a hit. Jackson Dangler has had a hit today. Struck out and grounded back to the pitcher. Pass ball here is also going to potentially end this one. Bowden's pitch. Ripped. Foul. Dangler's bid for a hit just goes foul. No balls and a strike. Boy, the drama here at Kai's Field. Bottom of the ninth. Curveball blocked by Hawthorne. Beautiful block. Somebody buy him an ice cream tomorrow at lunch. 1-1. That one fouled out of play. Over in the windshield alley. Now they're going to talk about things with a 1-2 count with 2 outs. I don't know what we've got to talk about. I don't know what the discussion is to be had here. It's 2 outs, throw a strike by the hitter. Go score runs. Must have been something about a chicken. It's a Bull Durham reference for you baseball fanatics. Blows it by him. Strike 3. Now we're really in the extra innings. To the top of the 10th we go.
Well,
Well, if any of my friends are around in the Fairfield area and want to pick up a Hamburg pizza from Sonny's Pizza and bring it to Kai's Field, we'll gladly pay you. Oh, boy. To the 10th inning we go. All right, leading things off here in the top of the 10th inning, Owen Russell. Russell today is flown out to right, grounded out to third, gone down looking, and reached on a fielder's choice. It's time for a battery change. Battery. That hard hit. 1 hot to short. 6-3 on the putout. Russell made solid contact here, but just right at the shortstop. This is a beautiful baseball game. Maddox Hawthorne up. Maddox has been on base every single time he's come to the plate today. 2 hits, a walk, and a hit by pitch. Oh, tricky curveball. Pellerin. This one here is gonna mess up rotations for Friday's game. As Hawthorne goes down by way of the K. At least he swung. Here's Owen Sides. Owen Sides is struck out twice, sacrifice bunted, and grounded to end an inning to short. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1 the count. 2 outs here in the top of the 10th. We've got a gem here. One for the archives. There's a strike. 1-2. Right on the outside corner. Must swing. It's been a strike all day. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors in the top of the 10th for the Warriors. Bulldogs coming up in the bottom of the 10th as Owen Menard takes to the hill.
Kind of goes up in there and just kind of. Oh, this is going to be an interesting evening. Feels like nobody wants to win it. Nice night, though.
Yes. It is beautiful. Give ourselves a great place to watch a baseball game. Nice night. Sun comes in here. It's getting hot. It'll get hard to see. Right-handed hitter. I think he was supposed to start the turn. Now, I don't know. That'll be interesting.
Sides, probably.
Probably sides. Yeah. Well, Seth Bowden's day is done. Pitched well enough to win and probably should have. 9 complete innings, only allowing 1 run. Over 5 hits and 7 strikeouts. Owen Menard is the new pitcher. That one lifted up. Bowden there, a little bit in between. Gets a hold of it. 1 pitch, 1 out for Menard. Owens flies out. Giroux now the hitter. 1-run ball game. 1-1 ball game. That one up. Creation's got it. 2 pitches for Menard, 2 outs. This brings up Hebert. Hebert struck out all 3 times he's been to the plate today. Twice looking and once swinging. He's swinging that time. Fouled out of play. Menard to the hill. Delivers. That one's ball low. 1-1. Little Nubber hit to Russell. 4-3 on the putout. 3 up, 3 down. Nobody got around in the bottom of the 10th inning. Mr. Brown, this one's for the archives here. Especially if Nokomis ends up coming out on top. How many viewers we got still staying with us? 34 viewers out there. This is amazing. Glad we made the trip down here. For those of you watching us, Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, both of the Lawrence or Nokomis sides. DT Lawn Care, one of the sponsors, Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. Casa Cattle, give a shout out to those that have. Gilman Electric, thank you so much for your sponsorship, donations that you've made to us throughout the season. We love to be able to throw your things on the screen, but we're away today. Outside of the home broadcast booth. They got good meat over at Casa Cattle. You know right where it comes from. Right there at the farm. Okay, top of the 11th. Bottom of the order. This is Furrow. Furrow is grounded out to second and has also gone down looking. It's been a lot of looking today from the Warriors. Was a ball. Oh. To the set, he pitches. There's a strike. Two balls and a strike. Trying to get the runner into scoring position. Infield's in at the corners here, trying to bunt defense. Pretty decent lead. Squares, gets it down. Dies in the grass. Motors down. Oh, boy. I am impressed with McLean. Boy, he knows what he's doing. He sprinted all the way down to third to cover third base to make sure somebody was there. That's a pretty special play. Fundamentally, that's what you are supposed to do, but not all the time do you see that. That's why this game is as tight as it is. Here's leadoff hitter Owen Bach. Nice job by Jeff Carr doing what he was supposed to do. Get the bunt down, move the runner into scoring position. Let the top of the order try to do something. That one's fouled back. Top of the order today, well, it hasn't really produced much. Owen's the only one that's got it. Well, Owen and Seth are the only ones that have hits. So the number one hitter, leadoff hitter, he's reached on a fielder's choice. Has only been on once today. Twice, check that. Reached on a fielder's choice and had a hit. So twice out of his 5 at-bats. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Chops at it, pulls his head, trying to hit the ball too hard. Let's put the bat on the ball, boy. Turns on that one. Foul. High stress, relaxed situation here. Don't go down, look and protect the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second. Go ahead run is there. It's Furrow. There's a curveball turned on. That one's back out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Owen's locked in here. Curveball, that's up high. 2-2, pretty good place to miss. Owen goes down and gets the outside fastball, lifts it up into center field. They're going to have a diving catch out there in center field. True out there in center field. I said, check that. That's Moores now out there in center field. That brings up Caden Cretion. 2 outs. Runner on second. It's going to score a run if one can ever be found. There's a strike. Two strikes to Cretion. Curveball outside.
Internet's running bad.
Oh, no. Thanks for sticking with us, folks. We're doing the best we can. We're holding on tight. Even the internet's running slow. So if it's a little pixelated, we hope that it will clear up on you as the game progresses. Bottom of the 11th we go. Gone through 2 batteries, 1 battery so far. Hey. Button for a hit. Pretty good vid there by McLean. That's who this is. At least it's supposed to be, and it is. Keenan's catch, much like Hawthorne has caught the whole game. Bottom of the 11th, Menard is the pitcher. Gets it down. Tough play. Good throw for Carr. Five to 3 and a putout. The top of the order we go for the Bulldogs. Pellerin lifts that one up, and it's going to get out of play. Trevor on the days had 4 at-bats. Hasn't reached base at all. Fly out to right, strikeout looking. 6 to 3 and a 1 line out unassisted. Menard buzzes the tower here a little bit. 1-1 the count, 1 out. Bottom of the 11th. Strike on the outside corner. Pellerin protects the outside plate, part of the plate there, fouls it off. 2 strikes now on him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Menard gets a sign, kicks, delivers. Throws inside. Drop down curveball. Changes the arm angle, gets Spellerman looking. Jack Pelletier. He was cut down at the plate. Back in the 5th. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 outs here. Ball up. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 11th. Change up, sidearm. Menard gets a K. Somebody's got to score a run. To the top of the 12th we go. This keeps going. Only darkness can stop us.
You got lights?
No, those lights don't light up the baseball field. Go figure. You'd have thought that they'd have, you know, all it would take is a pivot. A pivot point on those lights. Or swivel.
Yep.
Them poles are old. Them poles have been in the ground for a long time. I mean, look at that one. It's over on the left side, on left field. It's just a leaning. It's been up there that long. Well, it stays light till about 7:45.
Jeez.
6:51 right now.
Boy, we got 10% left on this.
Uh oh. Our iPad's down to 10%. Do we have a way to plug it in? We don't have a way to plug it in. Is it a C cord or is it an iPad cord? Oh, lightning jack? Uh-oh. Boy, we hope somebody scores a run. Here's Menard. Boy, folks, I hate to break that to you. Here's Menard with a hit up the middle. Leadoff hitter for the Warriors is on. Yeah. Our program iPad production is only, we've gone so long it's down to 10%. All right. Here's Bowden. He fouls that one off. Is it going to stay in play? It might. It does, and he makes the catch in foul territory. I am legitimately almost out of paper here for a scorecard. Owen Russell's the hitter here.
Runner on first. Top of the 12th. 1-1. And pretty much this thing's been an errorless game. Misses upstairs. Three, 4, 5 due up for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the inning. Tries to check on Menard. 2 balls and a strike. Russell takes one. 2-2. Maddox Hawthorne's our new batter. 2 outs here. Go ahead run is on first base. Ball high. That one in the dirt. Menard's going to make it to second, get himself into scoring position. 2 balls and a strike. Not really sure if Menard can score on a hit. Really going to have to get a good secondary lead. Hawthorne knew it too. He looked at it and he saw it. A little indecisive. There's a ball outside. Three and one. Hawthorne fouls that one off. Count's going to run full. What was looking like was going to be a very quick game when we were at, by the time we got to the 6th, baseball was ahead of softball. There's a number back to the pitcher. 1-3 for the putout. Has turned into a marathon. To the bottom of the 12th we go, 1-1.
Past this inning, probably we are.
It's a lightning charger? I think I got one in the car.
Let's see what happens.
All right.
I just never thought.
Is it really lightning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a regular iPad, like iPhone.
iPhone, yeah. Not the C's like we have in our Chromebooks.
No.
It's I got an iPad. And we
Well,
got a break.
it must be some ROTC kids in the baseball, right? who, but
Jeff.
Jeff is.
No. Well, maybe. I thought he was.
I don't know.
I had Jeff for Capstone, so that doesn't mean anything, because I had Andy Dozen for Capstone too. She's for sure was JRTC. Jeff, I mean, I thought I saw. I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to only guess. To the bottom of the 12th here at Kai's Field. Hayden Lockhart, the hitter. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the Bulldogs. Owen Menard has picked up where Seth Bowden left off. Has pitched well since coming into the game in relief in the 10th.
44 people watching.
Wow. Number keeps growing as the marathon continues. Owen Menard on the hill. Oh, that hit him. Leadoff hitter goes on. Now Menard's going to have to throw from the set. Pretty decent speed there too. Lockhart. This one here is the original starting pitcher of the game for the Bulldogs. I believe it is, anyways. At least it's supposed to be in the lineup, unless we had a substitution. Turns the bunt. Now it's a ball. Yeah, no, this is Dawson Moore. Moore pitched 6 1/3 with 11 Ks, which is usually quite good enough to win. Squares the bunt. That one up high. Ball up high. Stolen base. It's the only way to score that. About a throw. Runner down in scoring position. Probably still going to bunt. Move him to third. 90 feet away. Sack fly wins the game. Ball inside. Wheels on the bus are starting to come off here. Yeah, Coach Grecian going to take time out here and make sure the mental stability is okay here. Kind of reel this thing back in, try to. 3 balls to the hitter. First base is open. Body language has changed some. Don't know if we're making a change or not, but Owen Buck came running in from the outfield. 3-hour ball game. We were in the 6th inning after about the 2-hour mark. Just under the 2-hour mark. We thought we'd be out of here in 2. Well, hey, that's why they call it baseball. It's America's greatest game. Three balls, no strikes. Win and run on second. Squared to bunt, still might. That ball's inside, gonna lose him. All right, Jackson Dangler comes to the plate. He has struck out twice, grounded back to the pitcher, and does have a hit on the day out of his 4 at-bats so far. Now coming in for his 5th one.
quite usually unusual. For somebody in the 6 hole, have that many at bats. There we go. Oh boy, Menard throws it into the outfield. Bucky can't pick it up. They try to get it in. Play at second is going to be safe. Both runners move up. Infield fly is off. Nobody out. 2 runners. Could be the same sort of result here as now they load the bases up on an intentional. Fell down for a hit. It was a lazy little pop fly. And the Lawrence Bulldogs have come from behind in the bottom of the 12th inning to win this one, 2-1. What a contest. Nokomis Newport Glass Player of the Game. Newport Glass for your glass medics. For all your glass needs, please find them. Player of the Game. It's got to be. We got to give it to Seth. 9 innings pitched, 7 Ks, no walks. So, Seth Bowden, Player of the Game. Newport, Nokomis, Newport Glass Player of the Newport. I can't even talk. It's been 12 innings, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for our next broadcast sometime soon.